Hello beautiful people, it's Trina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another video to do with bags today. It's a Coach bag. I haven't had a Coach bag in a while, a hot minute. I still have another one. It's the Coach Alexa and I'm loving that bag. And I think I've talked about Coach before being for several years amazing, like in the 80s, 70s, and then it going down a bad road where I just wasn't interested in the brand anymore. It got really ubiquitous and basically what happened to Coach is the market got saturated and these other brands like Tory Burch, Kate Spade, and especially Michael Kors came out and took a chunk of the market away from Coach, and Coach was in financial trouble, and then they had a new creative director come in and basically started to turn things around from the brand. And now I think what's been coming out of them at the house has been fantastic, really took it to a new level. And I remember several years ago I was living in Tokyo and I went to Shinjuku Station, the south exit. There's a giant bookstore, first of all, which is amazing, Maruzen, huge English language bookstore, good selection of books. And then there's a huge Tokyo hand store. I love Tokyo hands. It's a knick-knack mishmash of all things lovely and delicious, not fashion related really, just kitchen-y, crafty, that kind of thing. And then next to, on the first floor, they have, the boutique-y kind of like boutiques, but they're all sort of mishmashed together, and they have a wide range of brands there. And one of the brands they have is Coach. They have a Coach boutique in there, and it was 2013 or maybe 2014 that I remember looking and going into the boutique and being blown away by the new models, the new quality of the leathers, and also the prices. There was no way I was ready, particularly at that time in my life, to buy anything that expensive. They were, over $800 to $1,200, I think, if you change that to American. Very pricey bags. And one of the models I fell in love with was the Borough bag. Really nice design, came in multiple sizes, and I'll put a few pics up here. It was just divine and I wanted it. I didn't get it. And then a few years later, they came out with improvements on the bag. They called it the Turnlock, and that's what I have for you today. The Turnlock is just addressing some of the concerns that particular bag had. Unfortunately, you cannot get the Borough bag anymore. It's been discontinued, but you certainly can find it secondhand. Search eBay. Okay, so here it is, you guys. This is what I got. Secondhand, of course, from Mercari, and it's a python. Oh my god, Trina with a python bag. I think I'm old enough to have an exotic skin. This is just stunning. It's big enough to fit my MacBook Air. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me now, so I'll have to confirm that for sure, but I'm pretty sure it does. Doesn't fit my 15-inch laptop though. That's much too big. I don't know which size this is either. I think it's the large. In 2014 they came out with like a whole bunch of sizes ranging from micro, mini, small, and then mediums and larges and a few extra larges. Huge range. I don't know, this is obviously a limited edition. It's a little bit different from the others. It doesn't have the seam here, and the logo, which is a nice gunmetal metal pushed on here, is usually down here for the other brands. Love the colors of this too. Burgundy is my favorite, and this is kind of a charcoal gray with a very plummy undertone. I think it's underneath the scales, or it could be that it's just reflecting off the plum tone. So it's more of a winter bag and definitely more of a work bag, and I love this, love it, and I haven't used it yet. I just couldn't wait to show you guys. I just unboxed it yesterday. It just came in a box in the mail. So right now it's stuffed with my Vuitton scarf and another scarf I got on an airline flight some time ago. And it's just one giant open pocket here with a side open pocket, and there's a zippered section here. The bag didn't come with the tab pull, so I just took the the typical Coach tag and I put that on there, and it works fine. I don't like having a houton on my bags anyway. So plenty of storage here, and there's a snap This is new. The previous version didn't have the snaps, so I can stuff a lot in here. And I'm thinking, you know, scarves, sweaters, lunch boxes, bento box, you know, all that kind of good stuff. And then it has these two zippers on the side, and the zippers open up with the turn lock for security, and you could fit a small device in one side and then your valuables in the other, although it would have to be vertical. It also comes with a strap that you can wear crossbody or shoulder, and tall people too can use it. And it comes with feet on the bottom too. So the previous version of this bag that came out, I guess, in 2013, this is probably 2015, I'm just guessing. The previous version just had it had three zippered sections. It was a lot heavier because of that, and therefore it had 5 sections. A bit of overkill in my opinion. I don't think you need that, so it's been streamlined. It also did not have these tabs, it just had strips, which is a bit finicky as well. And it also did not have these dedicated strap D anchors. Instead, it was holding from the strap, which is not a good idea for both the longevity of the hand straps here and the way the bag is held. So this one fits a lot nicer. The previous one you had to put the straps like this, and that wasn't very symmetrical. The previous version also did not have feet. And the previous version also had a much shorter strap. So a lot of improvements were made with this. I don't know why they took this off the market, because I think it is a fantastic design. Oh, the previous version also didn't have the snaps here as well too. So if you are interested in this Borough bag by Coach, in its multiple leathers and multiple sizes, then please do not get the older version. Try and get what's called the Turnlock Borough. And yeah, it does come in a variety of leathers: pebble leather, glove tan leather, comes in different patterns, and I'm sure you can get them secondhand. Coach always has a good resale market. So this, as I said, sold for like over 1,000, and I got it for, just take a 0 off. Haha, score! I'm such a good shopper. I like to brag about this on this channel. I love getting value for money. So I'm looking forward to using that, you guys, and if I have any issues with its use, I'm gonna update you later. And if not, you can just assume that I still have it, and I always tell you when I sell bags as well and why. So I really love the wide set handles and the long tabs here. I think it makes it look uber chic, and because it's got such a wide stance between the two sides, it really makes for a comfy handling of the bag. You know, sometimes they have like the Birkin, for example, these tiny little handles. This is much more comfortable. I think it fits perfectly and it looks chic, and because it's wider, it means the hole is wider too, so you could carry this in the crook of your arm comfortably. Obviously not on your shoulder, but that's okay. That's what you have these straps for here. One thing that's wonderful about Coach, the brand, is that you can get really good deals if you're willing to wait 4 or 5 years, maybe 6, and see what's on the market. You know me, I don't really care about fashion, but I do care about quality, and I very much do care about style, which is all personal. But I think this bag, although it's discontinued, it's obviously not in fashion, not trendy anymore, but it's still got a beautiful classic look that carries over to the present, and I think that's what you gotta look for a bag in general. So what I'm saying is, a few years later, this is not the same for all brands. Some brands keep their value, but Coach, unfortunately, like most brands, doesn't keep its value. So on the pre-loved market, you can get some excellent deals on Coach products. Now you have to be careful, because I think before around 2013, as I mentioned, that's when Coach decided to improve its quality. So this, I think, is a much better quality than bags I've seen from Coach from before this period. If you want really good styles, you have to go back, way back to you know, 80s, 70s, as I said, when Coach was making better quality, but those bags are gonna be old and maybe a little bit dated looking. They've brought it back from that, with that 1941 sort of line of bags, like the Dinky, for example. Very nice quality bags, also a little pricey. And I think gradually those particular models are gonna start coming onto the market at really good prices secondhand soon. So look forward to that, and check it out. Coach is something to look into if you're a fan of very nice quality handbags like I am. But like I do, maybe you also don't have those free few $1,000s lying around to get a Chanel. Do you know the Chanel 2021? I just read that Chanel's maxi flap, which is bigger than the jumbo, that's $8,000 retail now. That's just sick. I mean, that's competing with Deauville or Hermes, and it's fine if you've got the quality, I guess, but Chanel doesn't, I think, and I think they're getting away with murder. That apparently the company's never been doing better. I don't need it, but I do need this. In any case, that is it. I'm glad I had the opportunity to introduce to you this beautiful bag from Coach. Bag Hag, signing out.